Local news that matters. You're watching KLBK News at 6.
You know, there are so many women across the South Plains that go above and beyond every single day, making a difference in the lives of others. So in March, we are going to feature 4 wonderful women, starting tonight with Leslie Moss. You've spent your life doing a lot for other people. So tell me about all of those things that you've done.
Well, I've done a little bit from back when my son was in elementary school and reading to his class and being a part of PTA, to 30 years on the first floor of First United Methodist Church as a preschool teacher and coordinator, to doing a little football booster club when Kirk was at Monterey High School, a little bit of junior league. Then really when I retired, and I got to retire early, is when it kicked in. I did some time at Covenant Children's Hospital, which moved to Covenant Children's Pediatric Oncology, which moved to the adult, Covenant Adults infusion area. I'm the lunch lady.
Oh,
and
great.
I'm proudly the lunch lady.
That's awesome.
And then I went back into PDs, and this morning I played with kids. Oh. And you know, there's nothing better than that. So Mike and I, my husband and I, got involved with American Cancer Society through Cattle Barons Ball in 2010. We chaired it that year. That was also the year Hope Lodge opened, so it kind of lined up with some things there. And we are back going to co-chair it this year. So 15 years later, we're back doing that. We're very excited about it. Hope Lodge was pretty natural for me. It's taking meals. I had a friend from Covenant Children's Hospital. They needed a place to stay. Hope Lodge was newly open. They didn't take teenagers, and she had an old soul. So Tori was our first teenager that stayed there. I was committed to Big Brothers Big Sisters. Again, this was a connection through Covenant Children's Hospital. Met the family. My husband and I were both matched up with siblings. You don't invest time in people without the long haul.
Exactly.
I also on the Children's Feed Committee through South Plains Food Bank. They had a group of children they really were worried about getting fed. But they had to put a volunteer at the food bank assembling them up to be able to distribute. So I did that for about 2.5 months for 1 day a week. And then we dropped them off to their kids that are in their programs. And I have a kind of a personal rule, is I don't want to volunteer with anything that I'm not touching the people.
Right.
I just think that it makes me more passionate about what I'm involved with, and really we're getting to roots of why we're raising money, how we're touching people, seeing the needs of them out there. And so that's kind of been what I have done all these years, and that's been pretty important to me. Alpha Chi Omega is my social sorority from college, and they had a mid-management volunteer position open, so I applied. And they threw the dice on me because I'd not worked with active chapters in over 20 years. And I'm going to finish up my term, which is 5 years in May. And so I've been working with 7 of our collegiate chapters and their advisors here. It has been so rewarding being back with the collegiates. They need adult mentors, and that's what I'm going to call ourselves, because that's truly what we are. But also just to learn more about this next generation coming up and their passion for things. And their challenges are so different than mine in the 70s. And so learning and helping them navigate that.
Why do you think this is a calling for you guys?
My mother volunteered. I think that was part of the example there. My in-laws volunteered in their community. I just, you know, going back and looking at it, I can remember in Cameron, Texas, where I grew up, volunteering at the library. They let me hang out there, but then a friend of mine and I did story hour when we were 6th graders and had kids come, and who knows what it looked like or what it sounded like, but we did it. So I think it's been just instilled in me for a long, long time. Yeah. So, we all have a purpose in life. We just have to find it.
Just have to find it. Well, Leslie, thank you so much for your time. We certainly appreciate it.
So.